Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the closing bell here at MarketStream.live. My name is Joseph Cusick from the Cusick Group, securities offered by Money Block, here on Friday, February 3rd, 2017, wrapping up the week. And boy, I got to tell you, I'm ready for the week to be over. It's been quite a week of economic data, of earnings. You can go back and take a look at all the past shows that we've done this week, chock full of information about what has happened and what has occurred. But we had the Dow finishing up today, almost 1% at 20,071.5. We had the NASDAQ closing up at 56.67. That's about a little over 0.5%. And the S&P 500 was up 0.7% at 2297.42. The average came on, the action today came on average volume across the board. We had a little bit uptick in the midday, but it quieted down in the afternoon. Stayed within the average both at New York and at the NASDAQ at 850 million on New York and 1.7 million on the NASDAQ. We did have advancers continuing to outpace decliners, and that was on a pretty stiff pace of almost 2 to 1 as far as advancers to decliners, and new highs outpacing new lows. Now, the one thing that I want to note is that this has been a range-bound week. We've had quite a decent amount of movement with no volatility whatsoever to show for it. While I said that the earnings and the economic data have been favorable, there still is uncertainty about what policies are going to be put in place. We now have a clearer view that it looks like financial deregulation is going to be on the forefront, and then healthcare, and then we'll finally get to infrastructure. Of course, the president and his team is moving very briskly on a lot of fronts, but it's almost to a point where the markets are having a hard time putting their heads around it. The fundamentals are saying that things are looking good, that the data is solid, but at the end of the day, you're not seeing critical things like wage growth. You're not seeing critical things like new money being put into the markets. It's a tough range right here. As a matter of fact, if you go back to Tech Talk this afternoon at 3:30 Eastern Time, I talked about critical levels that you're going to want to watch on the spiders and the IWM. Those are two of my core portfolio pieces. And I'm waiting right now for a pullback. I need a pullback in those indices. And I think most market insiders, traders, investors, or whatnot are looking for a pullback in this market so that we can get in at better prices, because right now it just seems a little bit rich. All right, folks. Well, join me on Sunday night. I'm going to be coming on for Sunday night setups. I'm going to go over all the action that's happening in the futures on Sunday evening and give you some ideas for the trading week. It's going to be, again, a big earnings week. We're actually going to start to have some infrastructure names on play, so we're going to watch that very closely. Plus, as always, you never know what's going to come out of Washington, so there could be quite a bit of trade next week, so we'll see. Till then, take a look at all the archives at MarketStream.live. Take a look at our new probability calculator. Take a look at the new seasonality charts. Take a look at the ability to take just a quick risk analysis survey. We'll give you a download of a model portfolio that might fit your actual risk tolerance. And this is all for a 2-day free pass. So check it out. All right. Have a great weekend. We'll see you on Sunday night. Take care.